everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and I'm starting a weekly reading vlog. I haven't done one of these for a little while. I'm not sure if it feels like a little while for you because, well, I haven't uploaded. As of right now, I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks. It is Monday, and I thought I'd do a weekly reading vlog because I'm actually going away. Nothing fun, nothing on holiday, but I'm going away to work. But I'm staying in the UK, so I thought I'll do a weekly reading vlog because, you know, vlogging in a hotel room just seems to scream me now, if I'm completely honest. And also it gives me a chance to kind of have a bit of a chat with you because I don't feel like I've done that very much recently. So today is Monday. I have just said that. But I have got reading plans this week. So there are a few things that I would like to finish. I don't know whether I'll finish them in this vlog. Probably not, because like I said, I'm going away. But there are also a few things that I want to start. So, did I bring it up? I did. Let me get it. I'm being a terrible, terrible vlogger. Let me get the book that I started over the weekend to give my palette a cleanse that I was planning to finish, and then I got pulled away to do a last minute event with Jack. So you can't tell what this is, but this is actually it's just Bonesmith, I think. I think it's just Bonesmith. Let me get the thing. Yeah, Bonesmith. I started this. By Nikki Palpretto. This is been sold to me as Gideon the Ninth meets the Game of Thrones White Walkers in this dark young adult fantasy with a disgraced ghost fighting warrior who must journey into a haunted wasteland to rescue a kidnapped prince. So it sounds good, and you wouldn't know because I haven't vlogged. I have vlogged, but you won't see it yet. I read Legacy of Ash by Matthew Ward last week. I finished it. We have got the live show literally today as I'm filming this. The live show was postponed because last Monday I was sick and I was feeling sorry for myself. But because I was sick and very busy last weekend, I also didn't finish the book. So it was great because it gave me a little bit more time to finish said book. But it is a big old boy. It is over 700 pages, which is chunky for me. And it is filled with politics and some action and so many names that I was like, right, I need to take a break. I still want to read fantasy, but I want to read something that's a little bit less intense, which is why I picked up Bonesmiths. And I got 70 pages in. Now my plan was to literally just sit and read all weekend, and I kind of did that until Sunday. Well, I kind of did that. My plan was to sit and read all weekend, and on Saturday I went out for brunch with Jack's mum, which was really, really nice, and we just were discussing his 30th birthday because that is this year, and presents that he can get and all the fun things. So we've actually agreed on some stuff, which is really exciting, and obviously I'm over planning for his birthday because it's his 30th, so I'm making a fuss. And then I came home, well, I went and did a food shop, then I came home, then I had a nap, then I started this, pretty sure. So I had a nice chill afternoon on Saturday, but quite a morning. Then my plan was Sunday, get up, have like a lazy morning, maybe read in bed, get up, read my book on the couch, all these fun things. And then Jack didn't come home, and he was meant to, but he was meant to come home really late. So I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and just texted him being like, can you just let me know where you are when you have charge in your phone? Because I knew he also had another event yesterday. And then I got the phone call that he had forgotten something at home. So I had to go and take it to him, which was fine because we had a really nice day out. We went to like this classic motor show. It was about an hour away from home. It wasn't too far. It wasn't too much kit either. Literally just needed to take something small which fit in my car, which was fine. Took that, met him, had a wander around the classic cars. It was really nice actually. Had some cake because of course you do, but had a really nice day out, and didn't get back until gone 5. At which point Jack promptly fell asleep on the couch, and my idea of making a home-cooked meal went out of the window because I was like, if you're asleep, it's not going to keep. So I ordered Domino's. Jack ate most of his Domino's this morning when he woke up. I ate mine while watching TV, and then I proceeded to watch the final, the Euros final. I'm not a football person. I didn't understand half of what was going on. I recorded myself, actually. It's not going on the internet. Does not need to go on the internet. But I recorded myself talking to myself, some of the random things and thoughts that were coming into my head, and questioning why the footballers were falling over all the time and why they like to hug, and just like, you know, really kind of me comments that I then proceeded to send to my best mate, who is football crazy and he knows the ins and outs. And I also sent it to Jack this morning when he woke up to say, this is what you missed out on, my comedic genius. And he thought it was strange. But it's fine. So, yeah. That is what I proceeded to do last night, watch the England game, and then I went to bed because it finished. We unfortunately did not bring it home. I mean, the girls did, because of course the girls did. But the boys did not. Unfortunately, Spain was very good. They ran around the pitch very well. I'm such a football fan. But anyways, yeah, my plans of like just sitting and reading kind of went out the window, was the long and short of what that point was. Can you tell I have not seen anyone all day, really, and that I haven't vlogged in a while? I have so much to talk to you about. So yeah, I did not read as much of this as I wanted, nor did I read A Dragon of the Veil, which I actually have a book tour post that has already gone up. By the time this vlog goes up, the book tour post would have gone up, saying about the blurb and overall thoughts and feelings. So, well, not overall thoughts and feelings, overall impressions I got before I read the book, because my schedule for reading got completely thrown out and I am terrible. So I'm going to be reading this week. This is coming with me away. I go away tomorrow morning. I've got to leave at 7 in the morning. This is coming with me. It's not very big. I am hoping to kind of read some of it tonight before I even leave. It is 288 pages of reading. I will be reading this. I don't think I'll get very far today, that's completely fine, but I am going to be reading this, and then you guys will get my thoughts and feelings throughout this vlog, and then this will go up next week. Great, and I will hopefully just start uploading again. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I would love that. I actually have 2 copies of this book, and I believe the only difference is that there was a problem with the map for this one. I don't really know how different the map is. Oh, I see. The newer map is actually clearer for a start. I wonder if, not that this is unclear, but it's just slightly blurry, which is cool. I've got no problem with that. So, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, because obviously I think that's the only difference. The only difference is literally the map. I'm going to read this, get a feel for it, and then I potentially have someone who I think would like my second copy, and I will give them the one with the updated map. So I'm going to read the one that doesn't have the updated map. Take that away with me, just in case, because I believe that's the only change, and then if I get the feel that it's something they will enjoy, I will give them my spare copy, because like I've said previously, I do not need 2. I actually have 2 copies as well of, what's it called? Dark Town by Palmer Pickering. I actually have 2 copies of this as well, because the artwork is darker in this copy that I'm holding in my hand. So again, I reckon the same person might be interested in it. But I'm not sure if I don't know if I will give them the one with the lighter drawings, or if I'll keep that in my collection and just tell them that this is, because the drawings are here, they're still very good, they're just not as, they're not as light. As I said, they're quite dark, so sometimes for some of them I think they're not as clear, like this maybe, not necessarily as clear as the author wanted, which is fine. So yes, I will be reading this week, A Dragon of the Veil physically, which is Warriors of Spirit and Bone Book 1 by Nick Snape. Indie book tours are doing a whole book tour this week for this book. There are loads of people to check out. By the time this goes live, the tour will have finished. But this says, with the realm falling apart, the fate of a people falls upon Leok and Sura's shoulders, and the gods' weapons they now bear. 1,000 years of faith and lies recoiled in a single moment of hope and redemption. For Leok, the crusades never ended, yet the embittered ranger finds hope in his love for the dishonoured elven warrior Sura. Together they must face a new conflict when a powerful enemy crashes into a Meister's alchemical experiment, setting off a wave of fear that ripples through the realm. With the secrets of the gods' scripture exposed and whispers of an ancient evil's return, Leok and Sura are left reeling by the power their enemy wields when an even larger threat rises from the forest depths. One even the gods' weapons fear. In a world no longer devoid of magic, 1,000 years of secrets and lies spill out and cracks form in the last bastion against an ancient foe. For cast in iron and spirit fire, here be dragons. So I said in my post about this book, if you're looking for your next dragon read, this is definitely one to check out, because there are dragons in here, and I'm really excited to give this a go actually and read this. And then as I said in my post, I will do a full review when I do a monthly wrap-up, which I was meant to actually film. I was meant to film a monthly, well, a recent reads wrap-up, which I have not done. I haven't filmed anything. This is the first time I have sat in front of my camera, and I feel awful because this is a really long intro, but I can't guarantee how long the rest of the bits will be for me reading this. Yeah, it's just been weird. I haven't really wanted to sit in front of my camera. I haven't really wanted to do any sit down videos. Obviously last week I was sick, and then I kind of got banished from the office because when we get sick, because I can work from home and I haven't been away, they do say like just work from home, it's so much easier. So that is what I did last week, and I was so much better towards the end of the week. I did think about filming and I just didn't. I just didn't, which is terrible because I love this, and maybe it's because recently I really have not been reading. Been struggling with concentration, been just obviously getting sick every now and again, feeling burnt out. I still watch, I consume so much booktube content, and I'm like, oh, I really want to read that book and I want to read that, and there's quite a few things that I've pre-ordered that I'm really excited to read. And I'm excited for it to get even colder than it is, because in the UK we have not had summer. So I'm so excited for it to get colder so I can just, you know, curl up in my blanket and read and just enjoy life. Because apparently I'm not thriving in the heat. Maybe it's also because I haven't had a holiday. Like, I feel like when I go away, like on a warm holiday, you sit by the pool, you take a book, you read, you enjoy yourself, you relax. I haven't had that. I'm hoping next year I get that, because the only holiday that we are going away for, like flying away for, is Lapland this year. And it's a 4-hour journey, and depending who I'm sat next to, if I'm sat next to my siblings, who are young and will be 5 and 10 by that point, or whether I'm sat by myself, depends whether I will be able to read for 4 hours. I kind of want to read for 4 hours. It'll also be it's like a 7 AM flight, so I might sleep as well, but again, it depends if I'm next to my siblings or not. And it's only for 4 days, but I'm excited for that. I'm very excited. And then obviously it'll be Christmas, but I'm really excited to do this vlog, get back into the swing of things. Vlogging is one of my favourite things to do, and I just enjoy being able to sit here and just spill my guts to you guys, really, without having to whittle it down. I did notice as well, so when I was away last weekend doing a charity event for my friend, and I was with Jack on Sunday, and I did some talking last weekend, and because I knew what I was saying, like here, I was so fine. It was so fine. And then I was doing talking yesterday. I did one announcement with Jack, and I was like, nope, I ain't doing this. I'm not doing this. I cannot speak in front of people. And I can, but I just couldn't. and it just kind of threw me for the whole day, which is another reason why I need to do this, because I need to get back into talking to people without umming, without ahhing, just talking to people. I am sat by myself, so I'm not really talking to people, I'm talking to me. But with the intention that other people see this, this vlog has the potential to be so long, because I'm just going to be a chatty Cathy the whole time. But I do have something else to tell you guys, and it is an announcement. I need to do a Instagram story talking about this as well, but I thought I'd vlog first because I tried to do it downstairs and then my neighbours came home, and they can be loud when they're outside the front of my house, but it's fine. It is a we, it's a collective we. I am part of I'm going to say readathon. They didn't want to use the word readathon because I understand it can scare some people, but it is essentially a readathon. In August, taking place from the 1st of August, they are doing it on EST time, which is American, if you did not know. I'm English. So I will be doing it from midnight, 1st of August. So the minute it turns the 1st of August to the 31st of August, we are completing a readathon, and it is called TBR Quest. I will leave the Discord link down below if you want to join, because this will be up before the 1st of August. I believe you can still sign up after the 1st of August, so if you're watching this after then I'm sure you can still join in. We have got prompts to help you pick what you wish to read. The goal is to pick 5 prompts and read 5 books. That's it. The prompts are really varied. I'm going to do a video where I discuss my TBR, and then I would like to, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to do a video where I do some suggestions for all 10 prompts, because I think I'm going to just do a TBR video or I might combine the two. I'm yet to decide. I might just do both video ideas in one and tell you what I'm going to read, and then give you some ideas for the rest of the prompts as well. They are so broad, it's ridiculous. They do not need to be indie books, although I'm going to strive to read majority indie books. There are some traditionally published books that I still need to read. I will need to read the next Matthew Ward book. I believe it will be on the 3rd and final book by that point. And I think there'll be another traditionally published book that I will probably need to read, depending on where the Spinner Wheel lands for my buddy read with Kate. I should have read both The First Binding and The Doors of Magic by R.R. Verdi by August, but if that doesn't happen, then Doors of Magic I should be reading. So yeah, it's indie August. I used to do Vida. I am not doing Vida this year. I've already said this before in a previous video, I am sure. But I was doing a video every single day. In August, I'm not doing that this year because I haven't even filmed anything for 2 weeks. So I'm not putting that kind of pressure on myself. I will, however, be vlogging every single week for this readathon, checking off prompts. I'm hoping to read more than 5 books, but if I only read the 5, then that's completely cool, because some of the books are going to be chunky, especially the final book in the Legacy trilogy, because they are all over 700 pages, which is bonkers. I would like to read, like I said, majority of indie, but these prompts are so open. Literally one of them is like Weapon on the cover. Another is an indie book. They are as broad as we can make them. I have got 3 other amazing co-hosts. If you go to the link in the Discord, you will then join the Discord, and there is a channel called TBR Quest. You go in there, all the instructions are in there, and you will randomly get assigned to a team of either myself, Madison, Beard of Darkness, or JR. Again, I will link all of their channels down below as well, so you can check them out. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I plan to do a video where I talk through like my TBR and some recommendations that I've got for you guys as well. I need to pick a team book as well. I don't know who to pick. I need to pick a team book, which is going to be a book that I read in August. My team can read it for an extra point if they so wish. And I get to promote an indie author. Like, I'm excited. I just need to decide who and what, and then I can promote that as well. And then and all of all of the captains are going to pick a team book. I don't think it's necessarily going to be an indie book, and you don't have to read just indie books. That's just going to be something that I do. But the aim of the game is to read 5 prompts and your team book, if you so wish. And you knock 5 books off your TBR. That is the aim. That is the aim of the game. And that's all we ask. And I'm very, very excited to take part in that. So I need to crack on and get some planning done for that, which I will be doing when I come back from going away this week, I think, which is cool. Otherwise, that is the start of the very long start of this vlog. This vlog is already going to be like at least 20 minutes long, depending how much I cut out of my chatting. I feel like that was actually quite smooth, even though I haven't done this for a while. But yeah, so I'm taking this away with me this week. I'm going to be starting the first binding by R.R. Verdi audibly. I bought the first book audibly. I have an arc of the sequel, which I need to read, but obviously I need to read the first book first. So when I'm on site, I will be listening to the first binding, and if I have any energy left in the evenings, I will be reading this. So I'm stacked this week, and I'm excited. I don't know how many weeks. I don't know if this is going to be the last weekly reading vlog until August. It probably is. So I hope you guys enjoy it and just enjoy me chatting away. But I need to put this on charge so that I can have a fully charged camera when I go away. And I need to get ready for the live tonight as well. So I will chat to you tomorrow. I'm excited to be back and just chatting, if I'm honest. I'll chat more tomorrow when I'm in a hotel room. I'll see you then. Hello, and happy Tuesday. I spent a large majority of today thinking it was Wednesday. It is not, it is Tuesday. Welcome to my crib. I am, if you couldn't tell from the lovely colouring behind me, I'm staying in a Premier Inn, which is completely fine, which means I don't really need to show you the room, because every Premier Inn is pretty much the same, and this lighting is awful for me to film. I suppose it probably could be better if I actually like held my camera, but I'm lazy as hell. It is almost bedtime, let's be honest. It is gone 9 by like 10 minutes. So I want to do some reading, because that is the point of a reading vlog for a start, is to read. We're just gonna have to deal with the horrible lighting, all the down litness, because I could hold you up, but I'm not going to. So as I said yesterday, I have brought the dragon, a dragon of the Veil, with me to read. And this is what I'm going to be reading once I pick up this call from Jack. And that is literally my only update. Oh, I've started the first binding as well. I'm liking it. It's very slow going, but I will come back with more thoughts when I have more thoughts, but I'm only on like chapter 4. So yeah, it's literally the update for today. I'm gonna come back tomorrow because yesterday I spoke for like 20 minutes and we're gonna try and keep this one short. Cool? Great, cool. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone, and happy Saturday. I have not spoken to you since I came to Farnborough. Not ideal, really, for a weekly reading vlog. Still trying to get back into the swing of those sorts of things. And I haven't massively been reading either. I don't know if you're in the UK, but this week it's been really hot. So I managed to get a headache yesterday and I'm still dealing with the after effects today. Like, I can still feel it kind of there, and if you can hear a funny noise, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. It's outside my window. But I have been listening to the first binding. I'm a little bit confused because I've left it a couple of days between listening. I'm on chapter 9 for that at the minute. The only real feedback I've got in a minute about that book is that R.R. Birdie's writing is so descriptive, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I just think if that's not your sort of thing, I don't think you'll enjoy this book because it is so descriptive. I'm enjoying it. It does kind of slow the book down, but maybe that's a good thing. I don't know at the minute, but like I said, I'm only on chapter 9, so I'm really not that far into it. It's over an 800-page book, so God knows what's going to happen for the rest of it. I think at the part where I'm currently at, we have been kind of like teleported back in time, so we're starting to learn the main character's history. So that'll become more interesting, I'm sure. And then I said that this vlog was going to be me reading A Dragon of the Vale, and I am on chapter 8. I'm 38 pages in. Don't know what that noise is. And I'm confused in this as well, as I am in most fantasy when I start it. My brain just blanked then. So I am reading this. I am enjoying it. I do want to know more, but you know, with a headache it's kind of difficult to read, which is really frustrating. When all you want to do is like read. This is really not a big book. I should have smashed this out by now, and I just haven't, which is really actually annoying. So yeah, oh well, doesn't really matter. I'm hoping to do some more reading. I've been napping. We got back here at 4. Show, like, we have a rehearsal day tomorrow before the first day of show, and our clients are being interviewed as well, so it's another early morning. Today I didn't have to be on site until 10, which was so nice. We didn't actually like go to breakfast until 9:15. So nice. Yeah, such a nice change. But tomorrow we'll be back up for breakfast at 7:30, meeting clients on site. Hopefully we'll go and get lunch actually on the way in, because today we didn't, and we literally went from site, left site at like 3, went to Mackey's, my choice, shock horror, and then my manager was like, so what do you want to do for tea? And I was like, that'll do me, like, we've eaten so late. And then because we ate later than I should have, I started to feel really sick. So I've just had like a 2-hour nap. It's now like 6. I have Pringles if I get hungry. I've got water. I've got a bit of Lucasade left, I think. I've got a Pepsi Max. So I'm sorted. I do not need to leave this room, really, until tomorrow morning. And I am half in my pyjamas for comfort. But yeah, I also have like this really strong urge to like read at the minute, and I think it's just like an ongoing thing. It's nothing to do with the books that I am currently reading. It's just obviously my brain is searching for the enjoyment of starting new books, but I'm not finishing anything. All I want to do is just start new books, like over and over and over again. It's not good. I need to get out of this little habit, but we're not there yet. I have also read more of Mushroom Blues, which is my final read for Spiffbo. So once I've finished that, in August, I believe it's the 11th, that my post goes up, I will be announcing my semi-finalist. So if you're interested in finding out which one I'm going to pick, make sure you come back. Make sure you, like, you know, click the subscribe and bell, and it'll notify you when I upload new videos. I do need to get back into the swing of like uploading new videos as well, because I'm just not. I was looking at my TBR content, not my TBR, my content calendar that I have, like, I literally have all my videos mapped out until the end of the year, and I just haven't been filming them. I haven't been filming anything, which is really sad because I do actually enjoy filming. I really do. I just haven't been doing it, and I'm not too sure why. Actually, I do know why. It's because it's like a knock-on effect, right, at the minute, because it's like, right, okay, I want to do TBR videos, but I'm not really reading a set TBR at the minute because I can't like sit down and read, so why would I film one of them? And then it's like, well, I need to film a wrap-up video. Well, I haven't really read a lot, so why would anyone want to listen to my wrap-up videos when I haven't read a lot? And then that all just like keeps knocking on. I could do these videos, but why? Because I haven't read the books, or I have read the books, or I don't feel like I've read enough. And I know I have, and I'm nowhere near where I wanted to be at this point of the year with my reading. I do not think I'm gonna hit 100 books read, which is completely fine. I just one day I'm gonna hit it, one year I'm gonna hit it, and I was hoping it'd be this year, and it's not been, and it's not going to be, I don't think, unless I can magically read like 60 books within the next however many months are left of the year. But that's okay, there's always next year. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up because I'm just rambling, and I am going to carry on watching Bob's Burgers again. Maybe I'll read, maybe I won't. We'll see. And maybe I'll come back with another update tomorrow on what I've done. See you then. Hello, everyone. And, I'm home. Happy, what day is it today? Wednesday. I came home on Monday. I was meant to finish this vlog on Monday so that I could upload it on Monday and actually have some content go up on my channel, because I haven't uploaded in the longest time because I've just not. And I got sick again. I'm laughing because I have to. I can't hear out of my left ear at all. No, that's a little bit extreme. I can hear, it's just so blocked, it's ridiculous. Monday was first day of show. I was hoping to leave at 12. We left about 1ish instead, which is fine. But the problem was that because we got to site so early on Monday, I couldn't eat. I can't eat like really early in the morning, and we met at 7 to go to site. My manager got food at Costa, and I just couldn't eat that early. I was like, it's fine, I'll get something on site, like, it's cool. Then, after we'd checked in and everything, and the show had started, I went to try and get some food. The card machines were down, so I couldn't eat. And then when they came back up, I just didn't eat. So, by the time we left at 1, I was like, I just need to eat. So I went and found a Mackey's and just ate Mackey's in my car, and then came home. Got home about 4. But the problem is, right, that on Monday I was sneezing a lot, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if this is like allergies or if I'm sick. The day before I'd had a really sore throat, but I was like, maybe it's because the aircon's been turned on at the show, I'm not sure. And then yeah, I got home. Jack literally came home 20 minutes after I got home, which was quite nice, but then we fell asleep on the couch, and then I left him down here and I went and slept upstairs, and it was a horrific night. I couldn't get comfortable, my joints were hurting, then it was too hot and then it was too cold, and I was like, well, there you go then, I'm sick, like I'm really sick. And I spent yesterday in bed until gone 11. I came downstairs, I watched some TV, I fell asleep on the couch. I was feeling horrible yesterday as well, a little bit better but still horrible. Then slept last night, woke up today, and I feel better, which is why I am filming. However, I don't feel like full better, that's not English, but you know, I don't feel up to like 100% just yet. I'm leaning you on my couch, which is why you can see this pillow, because I can't be bothered to find my stand. It is down there somewhere, but yeah. So, yeah, like I said, this was originally meant to be a weekly reading vlog. It now isn't. I don't know when I want to finish this, because I haven't finished Dragon of the Veil. Which makes me feel awful, because obviously I had a book tour post and I wanted this vlog to be reading that book. I have read more of it though, and I am starting to slowly like get more into it. I will say the first couple of chapters I was really lost, but now we're kind of getting into the swing of things. I'm starting to enjoy it more. I have been listening to the first binding. I am currently, let me see, on chapter 11, so I've got 19.5 hours left. I am in the office tomorrow, whoop-de-doo, I don't want to go in, but we have to go in for some update thing for our computers, so I have to go in, and I feel fine, like, in myself now. I just have a blocked ear that, and I keep sneezing, but I'm still not 100% sure if the sneezing is like allergies or not. My sore throat is gone, I've tested, I haven't got COVID, so it's all good. I'm just not really in like a productive mood. I've done a couple of washes, so I've washed everything that I wore, pretty much, yeah, everything that I took away with me, and I've washed some bedding, so on Friday when I work from home I can change the bed. Today I've got nothing left. I'm not going to change it today. That's not going to happen. I have also opened some book mail since coming home because I needed the happiness. And I don't think you're ready. Like, I need to do like a full, I don't even know when that video is going to go up. So let's go sit. Let's go sit, because the thing is, right, and please excuse the mess behind me. I want to do like, oh gosh, I want to do like a full thing. You're balanced on some chocolates. This is my charity top. Oh god, I'm too close to stuff. From the charity football game that I did with my mate the other week, earlier this month, at the start of this month. It was for Mind. Anyways, I'm distracted. I have opened book mail. I finally got a copy of The Blood Dim Tide. I did sign up for an ARC of this, but I think the ARC they were going to send me got lost in the post or something like that, because this is a finished copy. But I'm cool with that. I have a finished copy. If anyone does have an ARC of The Blood Dim Tide that they do not want to keep hold of, I will happily take it off your hands, because I love the idea of having the ARCs, the finished copy, and the broken binding special editions, which I need to order. But yeah, this is the second book, so I can't really tell you anything about this book obviously because it's the second book in a trilogy. The next book comes out next year. I'm very excited. We are deep in the Mongol Empire for this trilogy. We've got some very cool characters. It is multi-POV, so if that's your thing, definitely worth checking this out. I really enjoyed it. The first book, obviously I haven't read the second book yet. I literally opened this yesterday. But yeah, so I opened this because I was like, I want to check that it's definitely this that has turned up, and it was, which is good. My house is a complete mess. Complete mess. I don't know how to hold this box up. I'm going to show you this. I'm also going to show it in my book haul because I don't really know when I'm doing either. So if this book haul has already gone up, because I wanted to do like an unboxing for July, but I also needed happiness yesterday, so I've opened this box. But there was a 50% off sale with Orbit, and this is what my books came in. I got 7 books. It's okay. We know I've got a problem. I don't have a problem, but I did need some happiness. And I'm going to show you what I got, because I'm sure you're just as eager to know. The only downside is that there are a couple of books in here that have got shiny covers, and I don't know what it is, but I'm just not a massive fan of shiny covers, and I didn't realise these books had shiny covers. This is also a mixture of not YA, a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy. I have this like sudden urge to read more sci-fi. Don't ask me why. So first, I'm just pulling them out of the box randomly. I've got Infinity Gate by M.R. Carey, who is the person that wrote The Girl with All the Gifts. I have seen this series. What was it called? The Pandemonium. Pandominion. I don't know if this is a trilogy or something, but I've seen the recent release everywhere, so I'm very intrigued. I don't really know much about it. I just kind of got it for because I was influenced massively. I was like, well, other people are reading this, so I want to read this. So, oh, it's a duology. Okay, so yeah, the second book has just released or is releasing soon, and everyone's talking about it, so I thought I'll get the paperback. It's on 50% off. This says, Infinity is only the beginning. The Pandominion, a political and trading alliance of a million worlds, except that they're really just the one world, Earth, in many different realities, and when an AI threat arises that could destroy everything the Pandominion has built, they'll eradicate it by whatever means necessary, no matter the cost to human life. Scientist Hades Tambuwal, I think, is looking for a solution to her own Earth's environmental collapse when she stumbles across the secret of interdimensional travel. It could save everyone on her dying planet, but now she's walked into the middle of a war on a scale she's never dreamed of, and she needs to choose a side before it kills her. Sounds good. I'm not going to read the blurb for every single book in here because we will be here forever. There are 7 books. There are 7 books in here. Let's go on to the shiny covers for the fantasies that I didn't realise were shiny. So I'm hoping when I buy the others off the website, they will also be shiny. First off, a book I've been looking at for the longest time, which is The Thousand Deaths of Ardor Ben by Tyler Whitesides. I've been looking at this for ages. See, look, it's shiny. Why is it shiny? But I will say the flop level on these books is great. I have seen this spoken about a lot. I have had my eye on this for the longest time. There are 3 books. I believe it's a completed trilogy now. Discover the start of an epic fantasy trilogy, yep, that begins with a heist and quickly explodes into a full-tilt, last-ditch plan to save humanity. It is chunky. It is over 700 pages. I am looking forward to reading this, especially because it would be so easy to read in the fact that it's just like, I'm going to get to the middle and be like, oh, can read that on a cushion and it's not going to damage the spine. How great is that? Very great. I love that. Next shiny book, and they're all fantasy, all the shiny books as well. The Gutter Prayer. Oh, I'm just scratching up my books now. The Gutter Prayer, oh Jesus, by Gareth Hanrahan. I really hope I'm saying that right. Also, the other problem with shiny covers is that they really show off like any scratches that the books get. Any scratches. Anyways, so yeah, there's this one. This is Epic Tale of Sorcerers and Thieves, Treachery and Revenge from a Remarkable New Voice in Fantasy. Again, I don't know how long this series is. But I have had my eye on this for a while as well, and you know, when 50% comes up, you just can't say no, can you? I had my eye on many more things, I will say. I held back. I am kind of gutted that I was going to get 8 books, but I had convinced myself that I already own Kings of the Wild. I don't, but I convinced myself I did, so I didn't order that. And then my final shiny book is this one, which is The Wolf of Orin Yarrow by K.S. Villoso. This is the Chronicles of the Bitch Queen, and that title brought me in originally, so I've had my eye on this for a while as well. Oh my god, honestly, like, just any little dings on these books, they just show up. I believe this is a completed series as well. I think it might be a trilogy, not too sure. If anyone knows how many books are in this, let me know. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 on the website. And then the rest of them are not shiny. I've got 2 more sci-fis and 1 more fantasy. So we've got The Terraformers by Annalee Newitz. I just kind of saw this and went, oh, this sounds cool. I've never heard of this. I haven't heard anyone talking about it, so I thought, well, I'll be the person. This is a science fiction epic for our times and a love letter to our future. The Terraformers will take you on a journey spanning thousands of years, exploring the triumphs, strife and hope that finds us wherever we make our home. And it's got James A. Corey on the back, Martha Wells and John Scalzi. So I was like, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive people to have on your blurbs, so that's pretty cool. This one again I've had on my eye on for ages, which is Velocity Weapon by Megan E. O'Keefe, which is I don't even know what it's about. The last thing Sandra remembers is her gunship exploding. She expected to be recovered by salvage medics and to awaken in friendly hands, patched up and ready to rejoin the fight. Instead, she wakes up 230 years later on a deserted enemy starship called the Light of Berosaurus. No idea. Or as he prefers to call himself, Bero. Bero tells Sandra the war is lost, that the entire star system is dead. But is that the full story? After all, in the vastness of space, anything is possible. Dun, dun, dun. I really like the cover. And then the final book that I got was one again I have had my eye on for ages, The Sword Defiant by Gareth Hanrahan. Oh, I've already got one of his books. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise that they wrote both The Gutter Prayer and this. Go me for paying attention. Wow. So the Gutter Prayer trilogy is complete, I believe, and then I saw that a couple of these books on the website. Set in a dark world of dark myth and dangerous prophecy, The Sword Defiant launches an epic tale of daring warriors, living weapons and bloodthirsty vengeance. So yeah, 7 books. And I will say, my mum was like, you keep justifying yourself. I don't need to justify myself. It's my money. I got grown-up money. I work for my grown-up money, and this is what I do with my grown-up money. I buy books. I did save over £36 though. This whole stack cost me like £35.50. And then I got free shipping because I spent over £20. So look at that. Look how happy they all are to be in their new home. I love them. I don't know if I love them. I'm about to drop them. I need to read them first to find out if I love them. I've also just received my, what's it called? My thing. I think these are my Kickstarter books from Rob J. Hayes, but I'm not opening them in this vlog. I don't think. I was going to do like a whole separate video for those, so maybe we will. But now that I've opened this and actually shown you this massive box, I can get rid of said box, and then I don't have to show it in my thing. In my unboxing, because that's what I was doing. I was saving this box. It's taking up room in my front room, so I could use it in my unboxing. But now I've shown it here, I don't need to keep it anymore because I don't want to carry this whole thing upstairs. But I do have so much more to unbox upstairs. I've received books every day since I've come home. So I came home on Monday. When I walked through my door, I was here for 5 minutes. My neighbour knocked to say this had been delivered. Yesterday I got a Waterstones pre-order, which I'm pretty sure is the new Keanu Reeves book that he has written with someone else. And then today I got my Broken Binding package, which originally said it was coming tomorrow. But it didn't come tomorrow, it came today. And I want to feel even better than I do now to open that. Maybe be able to hear out of both my ears, that'd be great. But yeah, so I can finally throw this away, which I'm very grateful for. I'm just checking out my spines. My spines are a little bit battered, gotta be honest. I do not like shiny books, but it's fine. Anyone else like that? I do like shiny books. I have got shiny books on my shelves. But I'm pretty sure none of these books that I'm looking at that are shiny from Orbit are actually shiny in Waterstones. Doesn't matter. Anyways. Yeah, that's the long and short of that. I can now get rid of that box. I'm waiting for Jack to come home so that I can cook food for tea. We're gonna have gammon. Hunter's well, it's Hunter's chicken gammon, but it's not Hunter's chicken gammon, is it? Because it's gammon. It's basically gammon with barbecue sauce and cheese. That's the long and short of it. Chips and veg will be for tea tonight. I really need to eat more veg. I really need to eat more home cooked stuff. The gammon is not assembled by my hand. It is something that I had in the freezer, but that's fine. I want to get back into cooking homemade meals because currently that's just not happening. Obviously when I go away, I eat what I can. We ate, so when we were away we stayed in a Premier Inn, which I think I mentioned, and attached to the Premier Inn was Ibra's fare, and I ate Hunter's chicken double stacked like twice, and a burger from that restaurant. We also went to Harvester one night, we went to KFC one night, and we had Mackey's for lunch one day, and then I had Mackey's on the way home. So I have literally just consumed a stupid amount of not very good for me food that the Hunter's chicken, really, if I made it myself, and I do like making Hunter's chicken myself, would have been good, you know, like, but I'm just very aware that, like, the other shit I'm eating, I'm just very aware that the other stuff I'm eating is not very good for me, and I currently don't really like myself because of it. So I need to kind of change the way we're eating. And the frustrating thing as well about it is, like, me and Jack will eat the same thing, or me and Jack will eat worse than me, but because his job is a lot more active and he runs around a lot more, you couldn't tell on him. Whereas, and it's the same for my old job. My old job, I used to eat really rich food when we had events on, because I'd eat the food at the event, but there was a time when I didn't eat for 24 hours. And there were many times where I just didn't eat for my whole 8+ hour shift, and when I did eat, I ate bread and potatoes, or I stopped off at Mackey's and got, like, the saver menu stuff because I didn't have money. So I lost a lot of weight in that job, but just not in the healthy way, and I just need to kind of get back on track with doing it the healthy way, really. I really want to find, like, some workout classes that I enjoy or something, but it's really hard to motivate myself by myself. I don't know why I'm spieling all this. This is a book thing, not a health and fitness channel, but, well, like I could make a health and fitness channel, let's be honest. I was getting good before I went away. I was doing these 15-minute exercise things every morning, or every other morning, or when I was working from home, I was doing the 15 minutes every day, because I can get up later. I don't like sacrificing sleep to get up to work up. Like, you guys that wake up at 5 AM and go to the gym and stuff, like, fair play for you, but I like my sleep, and if I woke up at that time because I had to, I just would not be a nice person to be around. If I wake up at 5 AM just for the heck of it and I can't go back to sleep, then cool, like, I could do it, but I don't wake up at 5 naturally, and I don't intend to try and make myself do that, which is probably part of the problem. Anyways, but yeah, so if you've got any suggestions for, like, healthy recipes that don't involve nuts, because I can't eat them, I'm intolerant. Can't do fruit either, also intolerant. Let me know, because I'd be interested in trying some new things, because I need to try some new things. But yeah, reading wise, tomorrow I'd like to read more of The First Binding. I need to, because I've got that interview coming up on Lisa's channel soon, in August. I have picked up Gemina again, just because I wanted to read something that was kind of low, like, low impact. Does that make sense? Because it is mixed media, there are loads of different, like, transcripts and messaging and all those things, so it does feel like you get through it a lot faster. It's also not a story that I need to, like, proper, like, hone in on to understand. It's fantasy, but it's YA fantasy, and it's not as in-depth as, like, this series is, which is also fine. And I'm trying to be good, because I was like, oh, I really want to start the new Django Rexler book that I've got, which is How to Be the Dark Lord and Die Trying, or something like that. But I said, no, Chels, if you're going to read something which you want to read, you need to read a book that you have got on your currently reading list, because you have, that is out of control. It is out of control. And that's what I'm doing. I'm reading something on my currently reading list. So yeah, go me. This is a really long update. I'm sure this vlog is going to be really long again. which is fine. I don't know, like I said at the start, I don't really know how long this is going to be now. Do you know what? I might just carry this on until the end of July, which isn't really that long when you think about it. And then I want to do weekly vlogs for TBR Quest, which I think I've already mentioned, but if I haven't, TBR Quest is being hosted within a Discord server. I'm a team captain. Come and join us. It's going to be fun. I'll leave it linked in the description down below for you to come and check out. You have to join the Keymark Discord channel, and then there's like a whole channel for it, and then you sign up, which is cool. And then you get randomly assigned to one of us. There are 4 captains. And yeah, I am hosting I think we've decided it's going to be a Q&A session on the 30th. Again, it might have passed by the time this vlog goes up. And I think we're gonna just do some general like questions that I've been asked, and then get started on the 1st of August, which will be very exciting. I want to try and do it all indie, but I know I won't be able to do it all indie because I need to read, well, I need to start Legacy of Light Steel, the 2nd in the Legacy trilogy. I need to read. The live show we have cancelled 3 times because the first time I was sick, the second time Lisa was sick, and then it was meant to be this Monday just gone, or this week just gone. And well, I'm still sick. Lisa's moving, and she also got struck down by a lurgy as well. So we're just not doing well this month, if I'm honest. So I think we're going to do a double bonanza on her channel for books 1 and 2, and then we'll do book 3 on my channel. Book 2 will be some point in August. Book 3 will be in September on my channel. Is that right? Yeah, I think. I don't know. Pretty sure that's right. Yes, it is right. And then we will do the Chasing Graves trilogy. September, October, November. And then lives will be 1st and 3rd on Lisa's channel, 2nd will be on my channel, but we'll do lives up until the end of the year, but we won't be reading a book in December. We take December off. We're also closing indie book tours for December, and yeah, we're gonna actually have some time to rest and recuperate. I am not doing Vida. I am not doing the whole Christmas thing, Vlogmas. I might do Vlogmas the way I did it last year, where I was doing shorts, reels, whatever, one a day up until Christmas, because they're one behind, so I will post from the 2nd to the 25th, and I really enjoyed doing them. Also, especially because we're doing Lapland this year, I really want to like capture that and film it and just enjoy that. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I've been waffling for way too long now. I'm gonna go and read more of Gemina. And if I could finish that, that'd be really cool, because I've only finished 2 books this month. I am really behind. I need to make my TBR for TBR Quest. Like I said, I wanted to do majority of that in indie. It's not going to happen because I need to read the Legacy books. I need to read A Dark Shade of Magic, which is the pick for mine and Kate's buddy read for August. I spanned that today, so that's cool. I've read A Dark Shade of Magic, I just never completed the rest of the trilogy, and then obviously The Fragile Threads came out this year, I want to say. I haven't read that either, so if I could read like that trilogy and then carry on, that would be really, really cool, because that would be another trilogy that I've actually like crossed off. I don't really have the prompts to hand either, so I want to do a TBR video. I want to film properly when I feel even better, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll be Saturday now, or I could potentially film on Friday, but again, we'll see how I feel. I want to be getting better. And yeah, because I'm working from home on Friday, Jack will be out, he's at work. And then we've actually got some fun plans this weekend. We're going to meet up with my friend and her boyfriend, and we're going to go to Merry Hill, which is in Birmingham, or on the outskirts of Birmingham, and we are going Halloween shopping. We're going to search for Halloween things. I know it's July, but everyone's like bringing out the stuff, and I want to be part of it. I'm excited. And then we'll go and have some spoons, because it seems like every time, here's me saying I want to eat healthy, me and my mate always, whenever we go to Merry Hill, we have spoons for lunch. I never have it any other time. I could make healthy changes though. I could. Will I? Probably not, but I could. Then Sunday we're going to go see my dad, and we're going to go paddleboarding, I think, with my cousins and my sisters and my dad and my stepmom. I think my aunt's coming, and Jack's coming. So this is the first time like that side of the family meeting Jack, which is really cool. I mean, it's not like we've been together for 6 years, but you know, there's still people, there's actually all of my family pretty much that Jack hasn't met. Just can't seem to get everyone to meet. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. I'm excited for that. I don't know when this vlog's going to finish. I think I might just take it until the end of July and then put it up in one go and just see how we go from there, because yeah, that sounds about right. I need to take this curry ketchup to my dad at the weekend, because I bought this for him in Germany, because when we lived there, obviously it's just readily available in supermarkets. I got this from Aldi or Lidl, I think it was Aldi, and it's not in the UK. Not even in Aldi or Lidl. So, I bought this when I was there. The joys of me going to Germany is buying curry ketchup for my family. And German mayonnaise. Oh, so good. But yeah, that's literally it. I am gonna shut up now. And wait for Jack to let me know that he's coming home, so we can eat. Because I'm actually hungry. So yeah, that's it. I will chat to you whenever I next chat to you. Hopefully I'll be even better. See you then. Oh. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday. So, we are back on the floor in my front room. I still have a pile of books here. Something has arrived through my door, and I know I'm meant to be, well, I am going to be doing like a July unboxing, but I'm really intrigued as to what this is, so we're going to open it. I've got plenty of packages upstairs to unbox, and I'm still deciding whether I'm going to include my Rob J. Hayes books in the unhaul, or if it's going to get its own separate video. But I want to know what this is, so we're going to open this. I have been reading today, because the internet got turned off at work in the last bit. Oh, it's pretty and packaged. Oh, that's so cute. The heck? Just always check the envelope. Look at it. It's got stickers on it. Look at it. It's got my name. It's got a little heart. It's got, what's these? Wax seal. Like, how cool is this? It's got stickers. I love stickers. I'm going to need to save that wax seal somehow. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. Obviously, I'm going to rip it off this, but let's see what we got. It's like Christmas. Ba la 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 la. Hang on. I need to unwrap it a little bit better than what I was doing. Ooh, look. How cool is this cover? It's so pretty. Okay, so this is Auntie by Alexandra Atman. I really hope I'm saying. There's art cards in it. What the heck? That is so cool. That is not what I was expecting. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, so I just flipped open the book and I was like, oh my gosh, there's art in this. I love art. It's not, well, it is art, obviously. But if you flip it over, it says who this character is. So this is Georgina. I trusted, if not the process, then the chaos I'd created. How cool is that? So there's loads of them throughout the book. I'm not going to show you all of them. And also in the front, they've sent me some bookmarks and some stickers. I freaking love these. One is, oh gosh, one is for the book. And then one is just this solar system one, which is very cool because this is a sci-fi. If my camera will focus. Let's focus. There we go. Look how cool they are. And then I got 2 stickers. One is just one more chapter and one says, hello, I'm reading. These are cool. If I had a clear Kindle case, these are the sort of stickers I'd put in them. So I need to find a nice safe home for those. And there are, including the one I just showed you, 1, 2, 3, 4 different art cards in this book. How cool. Right, let's read you the blurb. So it says, Nagara was supposed to be a utopia. This is where robots were made, where machines cater to every whim. It is also where the powerful plunder the streets as their droids build bridges, erect buildings, and bend civilization to their will. 17-year-old Georgina Madelo is hellbent on becoming a space pilot and getting the heck away from this mess. Her problems? First, a tyrannical mother who created a sentient artificial superintelligence. It can control the robots, that's for sure, but it'll also control everything else, including, you know, us, the humans on a planet run by giant droids. Next problem, the infuriating, inconveniently charming Serial Droxic. I think I'm saying that right. The country's star robotics engineer. Serial stole her mum's AI and plans to release it, even though that'd pretty much render humankind obsolete. No big deal, just the robot apocalypse, dear. Too bad Georgina and Sarah love to hate each other, and their relationship sits somewhere between I'll cut you and it's complicated. Tasked to retrieve the dangerous AI, Georgina will discover the truth. Alien war fleets are scouring the galaxy, and Earth has hit their radar. Serial believes Nagara's robot defenses and the AI to control them are the population's only hope for survival. The math, Georgina could let the robots run the show, defeating the aliens and saving everyone, and in doing so, turning humankind into the robots' prey and losing any hope of leaving Earth. Or she could stop the AI and risk humans fighting the aliens on their own. Fun times, everyone. How cool does that sound? I will also be giving this an honourable mention in my unboxing video, because I do kind of feel like I've cheated them slightly. Oh, there is little arty bits as well in the book by opening this early, but I was just so intrigued as to what this was. It's also been signed by the author, so thank you so much. Dear Chelsea, thank you for giving my story a chance. I hope you'll enjoy it. I am very excited. This artwork, I love it. I think that's so, so pretty. So nice. Love that. So thank you so much for sending me a copy of that. I said I've been reading. I have been reading. I have been listening to the first binding. It is going. It is going. So I am, let me check. I was listening to it kind of on the way home, and then I was like, oh, I'm pretty tired. I have 1 minute and 28 seconds left of this chapter. I've sped up to two times speed. I'm on chapter 14, so I'm almost on chapter 15, and I've got 16 hours and 49 minutes left to go. And I'm enjoying it. We are finally getting to the point where I'm intrigued by the story. There is a lot of, like, layup. That's not what I'm thinking of. There's a lot of groundwork going into this at the start, which is fine, and I've got no problem with that, but I'm glad I'm reading it audibly for that point, because currently the whole actually paying attention thing, not so great in my brain, gotta be honest, which is nothing to do with the book. It is literally just currently my brain is, it's not in anything really, which is not ideal. But yeah, it's just one of them, unfortunately, I think. And but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what I've read so far. I will be, don't know, I'm working from home tomorrow. Also last night I was reading more of my final Spiff Boat book that I need to read before I decide who's going through to semi-finals, and I will say I think the one that I'm reading now is the one. I think it's going to be the one. Because the other books were, they had their good points. Obviously every book has its bad points, but this is the one that is gelling the most with me at the minute. I will do a video like I did last year where I will go through the descriptions of all the books that I had in my batch and then announce my semi-finalist pick as well that the rest of my team will read if they haven't already read it, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll obviously announce our finalist pick and then we read all the finalists. So that's that. I'm just kind of like all over the place at the minute with my reading. I really want to like be able to sit down and read and finish some stuff. I think that's my problem at the minute. Right now I'm like, okay, so TBR Quest starts on the 1st of August. I want to do well at that. I want to read. I want to score points. I want to do well for my team. So I've got to finish the stuff that I've got on, and I haven't really got space for all the stuff that has now fallen by the wayside because I've been poorly for the past 2 times I've come back from shows, and it's just like a continuous thing at the minute, and I think it's just my body going, Chelsea, you've done too much, like you need to kind of chill. And I'm still not chilling because I'm like, no, I've got all these things that I need to read and all these things I need to catch up on, and I'm just not giving myself the time to just kind of mong is the word I would use. But yeah, we're just plodding on. Just plodding on at the minute. It doesn't help that because I've got so many things on the go, I'm like jumping from thing to thing. That really doesn't help. So I need to cut that out, really, and just focus. Shall we actually have a look at my currently reading list? Like, we're not going to go through it in detail, but shall we have a look and see how many books are actually on my currently reading list? Because I think it's a little bit ridiculous, if I'm honest. I'm also so behind. I've got 25 books on my currently reading list, which actually isn't awful. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been more before. There is a long time period between some of these books, like I've started them and I just haven't finished them. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure one of them has been on here since 9th of April last year. Maybe I should do some soft DNFing and maybe start again. But it's fine. It's completely fine. But yeah, I just kind of want to crack on and get stuff done, but I'm not cracking on and I'm not getting stuff done. I'm also not making content because I'm not really reading. So that's great. So far this year I've read 41 books, which is good going, do not get me wrong. And my Goodreads I've dropped to 75 books. I still would love to read 100 books, but I don't think that's going to happen. And because of that, I'm only 1 book behind schedule. That is why I dropped it, because I was like, well, I'm getting to a point where it's just getting really bad. And last year I read 67 books, so I've upped it to 75 with the hope that if I can read 75 this year, then maybe we'll hit 100 next year. I was doing so well and I have got sidetracked, but it's fine. Right, I need to go make some food because Jack's not coming home for a while. He said I can eat without him, so I'm going to do that. And I will come back and talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm working from home, so I'm hoping to do some reading tomorrow. Probably not the first binding unless I do an immersive read, which I've never done before, and I'm not sure if it's something I would want to do. Although it does sound like something I should do, because it means that my ears would be busy and my eyes would be busy. But my eyes don't track as fast as my ears listen, is probably the problem. It'd be fine. We'll figure something out. If not, I've got so much choice. I've got 24 other books on my currently reading list that I can, you know, try and read and cross off my list. How good would that be? Really good. Really, really good, actually. And I say that I've got this many on here, but there's actually 1 book that I'm trying to read that isn't on there. And also all my new books are like staring at me and I want to read them, but I'm holding back because it's bad and wrong. But I really want to read them. Right, I'm gonna go because I'm hungry. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And we'll see how we get on with life. I'll see you then. Hello everyone and happy Friday. I'm here with an update. I finished a book. Yay! And not one that I was planning on finishing, if I'm completely honest. This is none of the books I've been talking to you about at all. But here we are. This is where we're at. So, I'm sat in here, I've been working in here today, and I was just kind of looking at my currently reading list. I was like, I really need to start getting that down. There's like 25 books. We looked at it yesterday. What can I read today that I can cross stuff off from, but it's not going to be too taxing? Because I have the likes of, you're not going to tell what this is, well, you might from this, the likes of the Grace of Kings sat next to me, which I need to finish. But there is so much left of this book that I think it would just cause me to spiral a little bit. I am over 300 pages though, which is really good. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll read Gemina. Haven't read Gemina. That's literally on the cabinet outside. And then I saw this looking at me and I was like, I forgot I'd actually started this. I haven't finished it yet. It shouldn't be hard. It's a manga. And it has taken me a while, to be honest, to finish this, but that's fine, it's done now. I do have volume 2 on my shelves, but I'm not going to start it. I want to start knocking books off of my list. So that's what we're going to try and do for the rest of July, I think. We're just going to try not to start anything new. Now I've said this, I'm going to start something new. We're going to try not to start anything new. And we are going to just try and cross off books that I've already started. Like I said, there's 25 books on there. And I could literally find probably... Right, slight rant about my currently reading list. We are on a spectrum, right? Some of the books on my currently reading list are, and I can show you because I have proof, the likes of The Bone Chips. I've read this much. I'm on chapter 3. And then there is the likes of, like I said, Grace of Kings, where I've read 300 pages. And I still have more to read. But I have invested a lot of time into this book, so I don't want to DNF it, soft or not. I don't want to DNF it, I just want to finish it. So, that's what we're going to try and do now. That's my new goal for July. There's not really a lot left of July, but that's my goal. My goal for July now is that I want to just try and cross off some of these books. So, that's fine. So yeah, I would love to just finish some books off now. That is what I would like to do. And I've started. I have finished Death Note. I have put this through Core Pile now. I rated it 3 stars. Not sure. Not sure at all. So 3 stars is an average rating for me. I wouldn't say it was bad, but I wouldn't say it was like mind-blowing either. And I think the main premise of that comes down to the main male character that we follow called Light. So if you don't know what Death Note is, because you, like me, are a manga newbie, this is following a young lad. He's in like college, high school age, he's like 17, called Light, and he discovers this notebook which is actually a Death Note notebook, and any name you write in this notebook, as long as you know the name and you know the face, you can kill this person, essentially. So it starts off alright, like he's killing criminals, and you're like, okay, can see, great or good, blah blah blah. And then it just gets a bit weird, and when I put the book down, that is when I'm going to stop spoiling things, because I have a slight rant about this book, and I want anyone else who's read it to let me know if they also agree. So, the book is up. I will start talking about spoilers in a minute. The minute I put the book down, spoilers are over, okay? Final warning, 3, 2, I can't count. 3, 2, 1. Right. Spoiler time. we go from this guy who I was like, oh, okay, this guy must be alright. Well, he seems like he's alright. He wants to kill criminals, make the world a better place. Lovely, love that. Weird kind of vigilante, but, you know, that kind of idea still. But then he kind of gets attracted, like, the FBI and this guy called L come into the picture, and like just wants to prove that he's smarter than L, and that's like the vibe I get. Like, it's very much a pissing contest, and it's really frustrating. And some of the comments that Light makes, and some of the other comments made, so there's a comment made by an FBI agent to his wife, or his fiance I should say, who is an ex-FBI agent, and he's like, oh, well, you promised that you wouldn't get involved in this investigation, you've left the FBI, don't worry, once we're married and we have a family, you will be too busy to think about that. Excuse me, what? If she wants to be an FBI agent and a mum, she can be both. I know this was written quite a while ago, but still. And then the other part that Light said, he like goes on this date with this girl to kind of cover up what he's doing, and he's like, oh, she's not a threat, she's not going to tell anyone because I've told her that I want these memories just with her, and girls love this stuff, and blah blah blah. And I was like, I want to hit you so hard, you're such an arrogant pleb, I do not like you. And I think that's why I got 3 stars. Oh god. Okay, I have put the book down, I just attacked the desk at the same time, so there you go. No more spoilers. I don't even know if they were really spoilers, but they were just things that kind of annoyed me. I do want to continue with the next book and the series, but I'm not going to do it now. Like I said, I don't want to start anything else new. I want to kind of try and cross off some stuff. So, done. Happy days. Great. Also, if I manage to finish all these things, then maybe I will get closer to actually, you know, hitting my goal of 100 books, because I've just got things started, and some of them I could probably finish relatively quickly, but that's besides the point. So I need to update my journal with that, my fully booked journal, so I can add another sticker in, which makes me happy because I really like doing that. And then I don't really know what I want to do next. I don't know if I'm gonna carry on, I don't know if I'm gonna carry on with Gemina, or if I'm gonna pick up something else that I've got waiting in the wings. But yeah, I'm glad I finished something. That's really good. Jack is now out, apparently, after work, so I'm gonna wait for him to come home, because I've asked him to bring food home, because I have not gone out. I've been busy with stuff. So, yeah, need to do a food shop at some point. We're out tomorrow. We're out on Sunday. So, the weekend is covered. Not with healthy food, but it is covered nonetheless. But yeah, I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. And yeah, I would like to keep reading. I was also hoping that by finishing something, it would like trick my brain into being like, I really like when I can finish things. Let's finish more things. Will my brain be outsmarted by me? Probably not, but we can but hope. So yeah, nice little update. Hey, and I've also filmed like a proper video. Like, I filmed a book haul video. Slightly disappointed because my Legacy Trilogy books 2 and 3 have got shiny covers, and book 1 I've got is matte, which is very sad, but it's fine. It's a me problem. It's a frustrating me problem, but it is a me problem. Also, I've been technically reading Death Note for almost a year. I started it in July last year. It's a 385-page book. Go me. Go me. Yeah, I'm babbling now, so I'm going to leave this here, and I am going to try and carry on with whatever comes next, and hopefully I'll give you an update. I don't know if it'll be today though, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday. I might as well take my AirPod out, I'm not listening to anything. Because I'm talking to you. I am here to wrap up this very weird July vlog, which started off as a weekly reading vlog and then kind of became the second half of July. And I have some updates. I actually managed to finish, oh, I'm almost dropping one. I actually managed to finally finish The Darkness Before Them by Matthew Ward, which I did an interview for. I'll link up here for you if you haven't checked it out. But I really enjoyed this. I gave this 4 stars. I will say I struggled to continue with it, not because of the book, just because recently I've really been struggling with my reading, but hopefully that's going to change. Now we're in August. I'm literally filming this on the 1st of August because I need to finish this vlog and then start my next vlog for TBR Quest. But I'll talk about that in a minute. This book, 4 stars, really enjoyed it. I like that our main character is really unlikable at the start. If that is something that will put you off, maybe this one isn't for you, but she does get so much better. So much better. Our main character is Kat, and you are literally thrown into it right at the start of this book. She is taking part in a heist, and it doesn't go 100% to plan, but it kind of does, and that leads into another heist, and that is where things start to go wrong, and she loses everything and catches the eye of the rebels. I love that she worked with the rebels. I love how, like, no character is overly likable in this series. I say series like I read more than one book. In this book. The second book is already out. I'm sat on the floor, so I'm just fidgeting. The second book is already out. I have got it on my list to read this year. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it. But yeah, I like that all the characters in this aren't particularly likeable. However, you can see that they've all got different goals, and they are the way they are because of their goals. There is a twist in here with one particular character, which I was like, what the heck has just happened? What? And I really liked that, especially because it's kind of like, it's right in front of your face for the whole book, and then you do not know until you get to the end. Oh, that was good. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. And I like that we've got a lot of action with Kat's chapters. I have said before that when we were in Isan's chapters, it was all political and kind of like family politics. I really enjoyed that as well. So there's a nice mix in between. And then we got over halfway, and then Isan was just as action-packed as Kat's point of view. And it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed this. And I'm looking forward to reading the next one. This is going to be a trilogy, I think. I'm not sure. It says saga. We'll see. But book 2 is already out. And I need to read that next. But yeah, so I actually managed to finish another book, which is great. Because that was the point of these final couple of weeks of July. As I wanted to start crossing stuff off of my list. And then I didn't actually finish this, but I did get further into Gemina. I was reading this last night. I would have read more if I didn't have a headache on Tuesday, because it has been really hot in the UK, and my office at work is awful for heat. Like, it just retains it, and it is not fun. But yeah, I am 266 pages into this. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up this month. I think I should. I should really just like carry on and try and get this finished. And then we can, you know, have this crossed off as well. I will say at the minute I'm a little bit confused. We're in an AI section and I'm just a little bit baffled, but that's fine. I do really want to get the 3rd book and try and read the 3rd book in this trilogy sooner rather than later, because I am confused. Like, I feel like I left too long between Illuminae and Gemina. Not in the sense that I'm not enjoying Gemina, but in the sense that they are referring to things in the last book and I don't know what's going on. But luckily, because we're following a completely different couple and a completely different ship, it's not too much of a crossover. But it's just odd things that I probably would be able to pick up on if I just read this straight away, which I did not do. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, maybe I'll try and get through this today on the 1st and cross this off. I don't know. And then Lastly, I have been listening to The First Binding. I am on chapter 30. I think I am about 15 hours through it already, and I think I've got about 14 and a bit hours left on 1.8 speed. I was listening to some of it earlier today. So yeah, but you know, when you're just like, I just kind of want to read something physically as well. That's the mood I'm in. But I can talk about that in my next vlog, because we're gonna finish this one and we're gonna start a new vlog. So because this will be up first, weekly reading vlogs will be reinstated for Mondays. I don't know when this one's gonna go up, because this one's gonna be like an anomaly and go up at some point before, hopefully, if I get my act together, it will go up before Monday, and then on Monday, the first 4 or 5 days of August will go up, maybe. I mean, I could do it a week behind like I was doing, but that does mean then it would really go into September to finish off the vlogs, and I don't really want to do that. So this will go up at some point, and then on Monday it will be the start of the TBR Quest vlogs, so make sure you come back for those, because they are going to be good. I'm going to read, I'm going to be motivated. I woke up this morning to over 90+ messages in my team. Actually, while we're here, I can tell you, I should have put the Discord link below, editing me, so you can come and join. And then let me check when we have till. Cool. Right. So I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I knew Andy had put it somewhere. So TBR Quest is happening this month, August 1st to the 31st. You still have time to join if you're watching this before August 5th. So if you want to join, go to the Discord link down below, join. You will get randomly assigned to one of 3 teams. You'll be either in my team, the best team, which is Chaotic Crusaders, which is obviously me, Madison's team, or JR's team, all of which I will link their channels down below too, so you can check them out. JR is also an author, so that's pretty cool. So yes, you have until August 5th. You can still join us. That means I need to get my butt in gear and get this vlog up before August 5th, so you know, so you can come and join in the fun. We have done a whole heap of prompts. There are 10 prompts, I believe, but you only have to read 5 of them, and you will get 5 points for each book that you read. The prompts are so broad, like weapon on the cover, I think we did animal on the cover, indie book, sci-fi book. They are so broad. If you're taking part in any of the other amazing readathons that are happening this month, you could probably fit your books that you're reading for their specific prompts into our very broad prompts. So that was the point, and the aim of the game is to read 5 books off of your TBR and have fun doing it. Chat, make new friends, get new book recommendations. I'm looking forward to the encouragement most of all, because by gosh, I need it. And yeah, I just kind of want to cross off a load of things. There's also like a secret 6th prompt, which I haven't actually announced to my team yet as I'm filming this, because I need to take a photo of it. And I will do that. And then, yeah, but if you join, you will find out all about the magical 6th point that you can get. And obviously, if you want to read more than 5 books, you can. If you want to read like 2 books, 3 books, whatever, you can. But you can get a max of 6 points in this readathon. That is it. And there'll be a like Google form, and it will track points and all that fun stuff. So make sure you come and join us and have some fun. So yeah, that is literally it. That's going to be it for this vlog. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, please support me on my channel, leave me a comment down below just saying hi, because it's been a while. If you want to leave me any emojis, leave me any waving emojis. Hello. Hopefully I'm back now. I keep trying to drop my phone off my leg. And I have fun content planned for this month, even if it is just weekly reading vlogs, but I'm hoping it will be more. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to down below, and ring the notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. But otherwise, that is everything for today. I hope you're having an amazing day. Come and join TBR Quest. It's going to be fun. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one soon. Bye.